Hello, hello, hello. You all come in, come in, come in. I want to just kind of do this is this live stream is different. This live stream is different, right? Um I'm sitting in front of my laptop. I was not planning on live streaming. I'm actually creating my Zoom link. If you want to be my guest to find out how I am helping people find missing money. Yep, money that they did not know they had. I see a lot of posts on Facebook about everything is going up except the pay rate. Well, guess what? I can help you up your paycheck. And if you're self employed, I can help you up your cash flow. So increase your cash flow as well. So I'm sitting here and I am looking at the news as I always do on my laptop. And people with my sun hat on, right? It is Hayat. It is Hayat. And I'm like, I'm not going outside again without my sun hat, without this sun hat on. I'm turning a different shade of gray, right? So I went and got a sun hat and making the Zoom link. If you want to get in, all you got to do is text me link. If you want to know how I'm helping people find missing money, helping them get their paycheck up in this recession, right? If you all gonna say that everything is going up except the pay rate, well, let me help you get your pay rate up. We don't complain over here. We just have strategies, right? Right. We don't have excuses over here, right? We just have extra digits, right? Most people did not know this, but when you was getting that money from the government, or when Americans, those who qualified, was getting that money from the government, and when you were getting those stimulus and PPP business owner loans and things of that nature, that was the setup for what you see right now. That was the setup for what you see right now, right? That was the setup for the higher gas prices, right? That was the cost of that. The more money that is distributed out, the more money that's printed out, the more money that's given out, the more it's going to cause inflation. So the government people always know how to get their money back. So let me teach you how to get some money back from the government. That's all I do. If you thought the stimulus was good, if you thought the PPP was great, then let me show you 475 ways that you can get more money from the government. You can text cash flow. The number is on the screen. Um, let's look at crypto real quick before I get into these articles that I just thought was just unbelievable. Just unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. Let's look at crypto. I had someone message me on Facebook this morning and said, Queen, I'm hearing horror stories about crypto. Can you cover this? And I'm like, well, first of all, I'm not hearing the horror stories, right? I'm not hearing the horror stories. So if you're hearing horror stories, then that's I don't know. Like I tell people, cryptocurrency is an investment, and it's a in it because cryptocurrency is somewhat new to the mass majority of the population. Even though you have other people that's been in cryptocurrency since 2008, since Bitcoin came out after the recession in 2008. So, you got some people that's been in cryptocurrency for that long. It's not new to them at all. It's not new to them at all. However, it is new to some people. You got people that's been in since 2017, et cetera, et cetera. But for some people, and probably the mass majority of the population, cryptocurrency is new. So this is why I have strolling at the bottom of my live streams a number that you can text to get a cryptocurrency education to then help you decide what cryptocurrencies you should invest in. People, there are Ponzi schemes, pretty much in anything that you can think of to invest in. You have penny stocks and you have blue chip stocks. You have people that trade penny stocks and they know that these are garbage stocks, but they trade them because they buy the rumor concept and they sell the news. However, sometimes in trading, and AKA that's similar to gambling, right? As my hat is twisted, right? You get stuck holding the bag. You get stuck holding the bag. So if you're going to do these Ponzi type cryptos and Ponzi schemes, and you're gonna, as my mentor said last night, you're gonna believe when someone direct message you on Facebook, hey, this is how you can get free 3,000. You can get free Bitcoin. Get 3,000 worth of free Bitcoin. Come on, people. Anything too good to be true is. Come on, people. Come on now. Hey, send me your money. I'm going to invest this for you. No. Scam all over it. Learn how to invest your own wallet. Learn how to invest your own cryptocurrency. Getting these direct messages off Facebook, Instagram. Buy this NFT. Next thing you know, your wallet is hacked. Send me your wallet information. Next thing you know, you upside down. I just gotta I got a text that said country girl. Got a text that said country girl. Listen, as hot as it is, you can be anywhere in the world and wear this hat to keep the sun rays off. So people, invest. The number one thing, and this is the number one thing that most people don't want to hear because they want a get rich quick plan. There is no get rich quick plan. People want to get in cryptocurrency and they want it to be rich in 3 to 5 days or 3 to 5 months. Right? I told them, listen, people, if you can be a millionaire in 3 to 5 years, come on now. You know how long it takes to become a millionaire on average? Self-made millionaires. You know how many years they put in? On average, 7 to 10 years. So if you can reduce that time of becoming a millionaire by 50%, 3 to 5 years, right? But no, people want 3 to 5 months, and some want 3 to 5 days. Not gonna happen. We'll have more millionaires in America and people not struggling. That's not gonna happen. So if you don't want a sound education about finances, about money, then you will get scammed. You never invest in things you don't understand, and then you never invest in things that you don't even want to understand. If you don't even want to understand crypto, why would you invest in it? If you don't want to watch videos teaching you about cryptocurrency and investing, why would you invest in it? Right? So I help people live their life by design, not by default. I help people, again, find missing money. If you complete a W-4 to get money in return, I call it W-4 wealth strategies. If you want to take the time to learn how to find missing money so you can then multiply that money, and then maximize that money. What does you mean? What do you mean, Queen? Maximize. Maximize meaning knowing how to get money back, how to circle money back that leaves you. Now I know you know what. Take my hat off for a minute. I know you know what missing money is. That means money that you didn't know you had. Multiplying money means to increase, but maximizing money means to get money back after you spend it. How to get it to cycle back to you. Have you do all three. How to enhance it, how to grow it, how to make it as large as possible, how to maximize it, and then how to increase it, intensify it. But let's get into this, right? I just wanted to cover that because someone felt like I should cover some horror stories that they were hearing about cryptocurrency. And I told them, I'm not hearing any horror stories because anybody who went through me got educated. And they knew that this was a long-term plan. And it's not really that long. 3 to 5 years is not long. Anyone that followed me and invested in the crypto education, the number I have down, right? They should have had the mindset of a 3 to 5 years to hodl and hold blue chip cryptocurrencies and to learn about other cryptocurrencies. So if they wanted to throw $100 or $500 in on a moon coin or a dump coin or a Ponzi coin, they was okay with that. And they was okay with whatever way the wind blew with that. But they were not left holding the bag and say, you know what, now I cannot pay my mortgage or my rent or my bills because I got into this junk cryptocurrency. So people, W4 Wealth Training help you find missing money, stop you from losing from $200 to $600 per paycheck. These are the financial services. You can go to my website, fixmycreditandcash.com, right? 10x your credit and your cash flow. Improve your credit scores from all three credit agencies so you can improve your cash flow so you won't be paying high interest rate and having bad debt. That you can get the lowest interest rates and the lowest deals possible, and then learn how to then leverage your credit to get assets, to become investors. But before you become investors, you first have to fix paying double or triple times for one item because your credit score is not favorable. 10x your credit, 10x your cash flow, 10x your paycheck. If you're self-employed, definitely 10x your cash flow as well. So again, if you want cash flow, I'll text you that information. If you want the link to my private Zoom training, you can text link to 254-788. Let me fix my hair. 1144. Let's get into these articles, people. Let's get into these articles. I just have some questions. Tell me how it's hard for me to survive in this heat. Can someone explain to me how the C word is surviving in this heat? And not only is it surviving, according to the media, it's thriving in this heat of record-breaking high temperatures that most states have never experienced before. But in the midst of that, we still have reinfections. And they're saying, just like inflation, that this is a part of the new normal as well. That the reinfections are here to stay, part of the new normal. They said that the reinfections were considered rare in 2020, then 2021, breakthrough infections and people that got the jab. But they said the risk was low. This is what they thought in 2021. And now, here, 2022, that says that's no longer the case for either reinfections and breakthroughs. They said it's going to be normal. I guess like your everyday cold or maybe seasonal flu. They say it's here. So reinfections was 8 times higher during Omicron wave than it was during the Delta wave. So many different names. And it says that the United States is not even tracking right now the reinfections. But the UK researchers found that reinfection was 8 times higher in Omi and Delta. So they said, I would not be surprised. Dr. Anthony Fauci says, if we see people get infected more than once per year, wow. Mm. Fauci, who received 2 jabs, boosters himself, tested positive on Wednesday. Mm. So, question number 1 from that article. Very, very strange times we're in. And with these hot temperatures, it's here and it's still thriving. And Fauci himself, who had 2 jabs, tested positive on Wednesday. Well, or as my grandmother would say, well, sir. Well, sir. Yes, I am from the South. Hello, everyone coming in. Hello, hello, hello. Well, sir. Now, elementary school. Y'all, these articles, I was like, what? Elementary school who thought they were serving milk to students. Turns out that it was floor sealant. Mm. How could floor sealant get in milk cartons? So, after an investigation underway, this is an Alaskan school, elementary. After a dozen students drank floor sealant they thought was milk, school officials announced this week. The students enrolled in a summer program where they would serve breakfast. A short time after, the students began to complain about the milk tasting bad and burning their mouths and throats. It was found that the milk served was actually floor sealant, resembling liquid milk. Mm, okay. Just some interesting articles that I'm reading today. Things that will make you go, hmm. Reoccurrence of the, you know what, Fauci, who got the 2 jabs and the booster, tested positive. And in record heat, they're saying the numbers are still going up. And now children at elementary schools drinking floor sealant. And they thought it was liquid milk. Okay, let's read some comments. Oh, Melanie says it's been a while. Melanie, it may have. I've got a lot of new people come on my live stream. So unless you all kind of speak to me, I really, don't know, you know, if you all come on and watch or not. Right? I really don't. But thank you, Melanie, for coming in. I don't survive how it's surviving in this heat is triple digits. Right. That's a bad mama. I better watch my mouth. I don't know how it's surviving either. You know? Elvis says he has nice weather in New England. Great, 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 great. Hello, Dr. Forms. Great. So now the other interesting story I found. Uganda announces that they discovered huge amounts of gold. Interesting. 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 This is kind of like a live stream, just like, things that make you go, Uganda discovered huge deposits of gold. Exports, listen, 31 million tons of gold or tones, they're saying. The president, I don't know if that was a wise decision or not. So many people in that Africa part that's in poverty. But the president broke the news to find his State of the Nation address Tuesday on June 7th, but provided little detail pointing in general that it would fetch the country more than $12 million. So the country was positioned to get slightly under 700 million in royalty payments, with the investors posed to cash in on the windfall, citing six gold refineries, Africa gold refineries. The president declared at the time for Uganda to ship unprocessed exports is over. And so the volume reserves is estimated at 31 million tons of gold ore and valued at $12.8 trillion. Uganda should never be broke again, or the residents. The new gold, I'm like, they said little detail. I'm trying to figure out where they find that much, $12 trillion worth of gold. How was that in hiding? And they said Uganda imported nearly $2 billion worth of gold, making it the 18th largest gold importer in the world. Let me listen. I want to listen in on the State of the Nation address. I want to hear what the president said about this. Yeah, makes you want to go say, right. Things that make you say, I promise. The way I've been in the sun and the heat, I don't think no virus would stand a chance of getting in me. The sun. So let's listen to this State of the Union address. I want to hear this.
Excellency the Vice President.
If it's not too long, right? I'm going to play maybe a minute of it.
The Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament. Excellency the Vice President.
If it's not too long, right? I'm going to play maybe a minute of it.
Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Prime Minister, Secretary General of the NRM, Vice Chairman of NRM, Honorable. So that even if the government doesn't have money, I am calling on the cattle keepers. Let's vaccinate our cattle. Kama watu wa serikali hawana pesa, wacha sisi tufanye wenyewe. Given the lucrative export markets that will become available, like the one of Algeria, of yes.
Okay, we're not going to understand what they're saying. Do you all think that this is the biblical wealth transfer that the Bible talked about? Do you think that those persons, Africans, oppression, the years of slavery are being sold to a strange land? You all think this a part of it? I think it's strange that you can find $12 trillion worth of gold. I mean, like, how do you find it? They said, offered little information. Like, what do you do? And guess what? Just something to think about. This is really a live stream about something to think about, some things to think about. In Exodus 2 and 22, as we are in year 2022, there was a son, a stranger in the land that was born, and Gershom was the name. Gershom, Exodus 2 and 22, right? And it states that she gave birth to a son, and she says, I have been a stranger in a foreign land. Now, I know people from Uganda are not in America, right? However, there are many Africans that were strangers in a foreign land and that went through over 400 years of slavery or free labor or oppression. Now, will the people of Uganda, president, government protect that gold, protect it, and you know, will it help the citizens out of poverty and oppression? So I'm definitely going to keep up with that. Um, change your attitude real quick. That part. So interesting about Uganda. Genesis 15. Oh well, whoa. Okay, I thought you was putting a scripture. You done made your own Genesis 15 in there. Not gonna read that out loud. And not because, I'm not saying I'm not in agreement or whatever, but it's just certain things you cannot say on this platform. So yeah. But what scripture text reference Genesis 15 and 13? So with that being said, let's go ahead and read that. We just having this live stream is just let's impromptu, just some things that I'm finding out, looking at. So let's go ahead and go to the book. To the book, we have exactly 111 people in as I'm talking about Genesis 15. See, it's things like that that I don't take for granted. I think there are definite signs. I know it's exactly 111 in right now as I'm showing and talking about this scripture. So that's now it's went to 107, but 7 plus 1 still equals 8. Then the Lord said to him, know for certain that 400 years your descendants will be strangers in the country, not their own, and they will be enslaved. This is the NIV version, and mistreated there. But I will punish. Gotta say, I will punish the nation they serve as slaves, and afterward they will come out with great possessions. Don't you all think Uganda right now has great possessions? I think $12 trillion of gold, which is God's money, is great possessions. I'm like, where do you find it? Like, what honey hole did they find? 12 trillion people. I didn't say million. I did not say billion. I said trillion. It says, you, however, will go to your ancestors in peace and be buried at a good old age. The fourth generation, your descendants will come back here. So, people, let me read this one. On the day the Lord made a covenant with Abraham, to your descendants, I give this land um, of Egypt to the great river of the Euphrates, the land of the Canaanites. I'm going to butcher this. I better not go into all the nights. Let's just say the nights. Hittites, whatever, Amorites. I'm going to butcher these names. Blackanites. I don't know. You know, they used to have shoes they call Black Knights, don't you? Oh my God. Yes. So Uganda, $12 million. Let me see what you're saying, Mr. Miller, who I think is new to my live stream. Is this your first time being on my live? Javante Miller. Exactly. All paper money will return to its original value of zero. This is why I've always, and I stand 10 toes down with this, right? 10 toes down. That's why I always tell people I don't give financial advice. I just give financial education. And so, you know, I've always told people we're transferring to a new. All right, Javante, I love your mindset. Make sure you are subscribed, and right next to that subscribe, hit the bell notification button. You're going to find a variety of everything on my channel, but the core of everything that I teach goes to the Bible. The Bible has, Javante, over 800 scriptures about money and finances. I've never known why so little about money is taught about the Bible. And the most that people know is tithing. And not that tithing is not important. It is always good to return to what is giving to you, right? However, there's other principles in the Bible, from tithing to giving to investing to finding divine connections, right? From health to healing. But the Bible talks about money, over 800 scriptures, more than it even talks about salvation. So I just decided I was going to do what the Bible teaches. So this is my book. You can find it on Amazon. But this is the book that I have in PDF format. That's The Queen of Coins and Silver Stacking Report. And I've always advised people to also not just invest in digital and blue chip. I have to make sure that I'm saying that a blue chip, right? Cryptocurrency investments, because we are changing from digital money, but also into God's money, gold and silver, because it will be used to reset the currency system. And guess what? Everybody can afford silver. It's affordable for everybody. So as the dollar is devaluing and losing its purchasing power, right? Devin, I have no idea what that means. Devin, I don't know what that means. Let me know what you're talking about, Devin. Um, but Devin kind of got me off track. This is my Queen of Coins report. And the reason why I have it, because most people think, oh, I can just buy silver. No, you need to know the difference between silver rounds, silver bullions, and bars. And you also need to know that if you decide to convert, and I say convert silver because I believe that gold is for saving and hoarding, and silver is for spending, right? And so the federal law requires that if people will convert their gold or silver back into the government's money, that a 1099-B form is reported to the IRS. That form is reported for any resale or sale of gold, silver, platinum, palladium that exceeds a threshold, or exceeds a 24-hour period. So what I do is, or what I did was, I created this PDF Queen of Coins silver stacking report so that people can know what silver to invest in. So there are no 1099 reporting requirements when you buy coins, whether online or from a local dealer. Now, why is that important? Because I tell people your biggest stealer of wealth is taxes, right? This was my cash to crypto report. I don't sell it anymore. Preparing for the biggest wealth transfer of all times, as Muhammad Ali would say, of all times, of all times, the greatest in this generation. This is an opportunity for people, from middle class people, to really, yeah, we got four ones. We got four ones showing for middle class people to really be millionaires or deca millionaires, right? A real chance. So you don't have to invest in the Ponzi scheme of crypto. You don't have to answer the message of, you don't see this book on Amazon? That, hey, you can get free 3,000 Bitcoin, or send me your money. I'm going to allow you to invest in this. I'm going to invest for you, and then you don't see your money again. You can control, and you should control your own crypto. I have two books on Amazon. Let me see. I have My Millionaire Notes, which is a mindset book that just really is a very quick and short and easy read. Um, I like short and easy read books as well, because I am just a prolific. I just read a lot, a lot, a lot. So when I have books that are simple and profound and that are quick reads, I love those. So that's what I made this book, My Millionaire Notes, and it's for 11.11 on Amazon. So that's My Millionaire Note. You should see it, if you just type in My Millionaire Notes. And then I have Crypto Chris, the poor little rich kid. And I really, okay, this is right on the Crypto Dad. The fight for the future of money. Okay. And you all, you purchase, leave. I have 5-star ratings. Thank you all. And I'm not saying the books are written perfectly, because I am a first time author, but they are written with the intent to educate you, at the same time, in both a simple and profound way. So Crypto Chris is 2111. Oh, no, 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 no. Queen of Coins is not on Amazon. Give me a second. Queen of Coins, that PDF, is on my website. And this would be Cash App. You should click on purchase, and it'll take you directly to my Cash App. Include your email address in that Cash App as well. And this website, let me find it. I haven't shared this link in a while. Is, let me type it in. Because, people think I can just go out and buy any type of silver, or any type of gold. No, you need to be educated, right? Um, yeah. Go to that website, cryptoqueen1111.com. And that's where you You'll go on the financial help books, right? And on that tab, you'll see it. And thank you in advance. So, with that being said, people, I just thought those were just some type stories. Um, Glad Javante is able to come in. You're welcome and thank you. Gold and silver, God's money, my thoughts. My thoughts on gold and silver is, again, silver is for spending, right? I think a lot of people are going for the $1,800 an ounce gold, but gold is an attractor of wealth. You have to have the right spirit, right? But most people don't know that gold not only is not just a good metal to wear in 18 karat, 24K gold. I mean 24 karat gold and some 18 karat gold as well, right? Higher than 14K gold. But it's good to have. I need some water because they have health benefits when you wear it. Like I have this gold on. I don't think my air conditioner is on. Give me a second, you all. I gotta get some air in here. That's why I'm coughing. Okay, so I set this under to like purify my water. I have my cups on and I drink when I'm live streaming from my copper cup, you know. So you keep these minerals around you to help improve your health. Also, alkaline your water. Get you some lemon water, and if you drink a lot of, so you won't dehydrate. Keep your hydration up, and if you drink a lot of lemon water, you will want to do that with straw. But again, but the ancient Egyptians people they prefer silver over gold. Um, a lot of times the numbers 1111 mean a lot to me, but specifically as it relates to silver, in 2011 silver was $50 an ounce. I think that was its all-time high, 2011. Also during 2011, JP Morgan hoarded over 350 million ounces of silver. That was 38% of the world's population. Convictions from the Department of Justice, the DOJ, right, had a ruling against JP Morgan in 2020, but they don't care. Those big institutions, they pay their fines, they move on. But the shortage of silver going into this reset is going to drive prices to a new all-time high. So you got like Tesla vehicles that Elon Musk got from Nikola Tesla, the name, calculators, catalytic converters, phone batteries, RFID chips, 5G Wi-Fi technology. So for the ROI, right, especially for the middle class and maybe the poor working class person, I definitely teach and educate them on silver. Okay, I don't know why my camera is showing that close. But let's see. You're gonna find place of gold over 12 trillion. Ugh. So Russia, United States, and China will hit them hard, unfortunately. Um, Hit them hard how and why? Are they in debt to us or are they just gonna go and try to confiscate it and go to war with them? So what do you mean hit them hard? Like go to war and try to take it? Also, baby formula production is going down. I think who is it? Is it Bill Gates? I think they had some type of new baby formula they want to bring out on the market. I tell women, God gave you what you need to feed your baby. I know sometimes some women say that they have difficulty breastfeeding and et cetera, et cetera. But find a pump, find a way. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. And um, God's milk is best anyway for children, even their cognitive development anyway. So, do I think the price of gold will decrease due to Uganda's finding it? No, I think Uganda is going to have to protect themselves if they want the other countries for coming in and try to confiscating it. But let's look at gold price today. No, I don't think it's going to decrease. I just hope that they are able to keep it in their possession. Ashley Gold is up $24 today. It said today it's still showing at 1,000 by the ounce. It's $1,835. So let's look at silver price today. Silver is $21.15 an ounce. So silver just took a little dip. It's down like 78 cents, right? Um, yeah, I know that. Yeah, and that's sad, but I don't know. That's why I was thinking, maybe the government, could have kept that quiet, but how can you keep quiet? $12 trillion worth of silver. Well, you definitely don't do a media announcement about it. That's one way to help. But yeah, but I know either one of all three of those countries gonna come after them for it, right? I want to show you all this real quick, and then I'm logging off. The IRS is sending millions of dollars, right? Um, I mean, millions of tax payment letters, not millions of dollars. I don't want to get y'all hope up about that government money. What do you mean? The increase of gold, the dollar bill, it's not the United States gold. It's not the United States gold right now. That's in Uganda. How it affect their paper currency? I don't know. Depends on how that government don't. For right now, it's not affecting the United States dollar. And look, even if United States did find it, this plan is written in stone. It's in the books. The dollar's going to go back to its zero intrinsic value. It's going to be digitalized. But China has been in partnership with Africa anyway. If anybody probably would get it, it would be more likely China. The digital yuan is going to take replace the power of the United States dollar. The United States of America, Babylon has fallen. So China has already for years sending their men, for example, to marry the women in Africa, because once you marry, the man now has control over that land. So they've already been sent, mixing and mingling and doing things in Africa for that natural minerals. So will the United States go to war with China and Russia? Because China is already, you know, pretty much in power over Africa. And so if Uganda had to pick someone to be allies with, it would be China. And China and Russia are already allies because they're not even accepting the United States dollar for their oil and things of that nature right now. So, with that being said, um, if this brings about a bigger war with the United States against China and Russia, it'll be behind that Uganda's finding that gold. Now I don't know if they're gonna tell you the truth about that, but you know, um, Great Britain also because Africa's in debt with Great Britain. Well, we'll see. They got $12 trillion, right? However, there are some cryptocurrencies that's um, will be doing specific things in Africa. So, let's not forget about that as well. There's more you know, centered around it. And then we have what's the I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name. The singer that's have African ties as well. Um, that's connected with XLM. I can't think of his Akon. Or well, he has. Okay, let's go into this because you all are taking me. I'm not gonna stay on this live stream long because I have to do another live stream to help people get their money up, their credit up, and their cash flow up. But so you have this connection with Africa as well. So I do think, Africa may not be able to keep all of that, but I think it's going to bring up Africa, the country as a whole, still. I hope at least. And you got Stella and XLM, and you have another cryptocurrency that's doing that I'm investing in as well. That's doing this is in Western Kenya. A Coin, the cryptocurrency project by global music star A Khan, has secured a deal to become the main currency of $2 billion technology city in Western Africa. So you got A Khan and A Coin, but that's all moving through XLM as well. And this is in Western Africa. So this is going to bring $2 billion technology in Western Africa. The technology has to be upgraded, people, because cryptocurrencies is going to be in there, right? Why do you think they were going to the moons? They was putting in the satellites and all that. So this 5G and even poor countries could come in, and so this medical and technology. Um, Now, I'm not saying this. Let me see. How do I want to say? A lot of people in Africa are going to think this is something for good, but it's really not. If Africa would stay with its roots and um, stay with this health regimens that they have and not this new technology based stuff, they will be better off. But when you present things to people in poverty, they usually take the bait on it. So, yeah. So, with that being said, people, last thing I want to share with you all is this IRS sending millions of letters out, tax payment letters. I want you all to see those numbers 1111, the address Internal Revenue Service Building, 1111 Constitution Avenue. So I just didn't come up with 1111 because it's just something I like. There it is, 1111 Constitution Avenue. Okay, yeah, you can hear my thought. I had my mic muted. 1111 is a sign of disaster and destruction is coming. But as I say all the time, as the Twin Towers happened on 9/11, that so much silver and gold. That's why silver and gold, it is money by the Constitution, but it is always a part of the wealth transfer. So it was actually $231 million worth of silver and gold. Now, what they do with it, I don't know. The gold was exactly 110 million, and the silver was valued even higher at 121 million. So 13 tons worth of gold was retrieved from under the Twin Towers in 9/11, and 30.2 million ounces of silver. And the value of silver was more than the gold, but the gold was 11 to 110 million dollars worth, and the silver was 121 million. So let's finish this. Now I'm gonna say this to the people that are new to my live stream, like Javante and Madden. I think you all are new, or if this is my first time talking to you all on a live stream or communicating with you, right? I help people find missing money. I help people have up to 475 tax deductions. And some of the people, because I've personally myself gotten personally maybe 180 or above people, right? I'm not talking to the people. I'm talking to my new people, but my old people, y'all can listen as well. So Javante and Madden, do you know that for under $200 a month, people could have had protection against IRS letters that come out, or they could have had some leverage where they was not paying back taxes. These CP-14 letters, and they also got increased money out of their paychecks as a result. Because with the home-based business, with the business program, you get 475 of government benefits, tax deductions. So that decreases the amount of federal taxes that's taken out of their paycheck, right? And do you know some people canceled that? So now, if they owe the IRS some money, they don't have these tax deductions to claim anymore because they canceled a business that had a very low operational monthly expense. And I did a live stream last night. I woke up this morning, I'm thinking, I be thinking like, do people really know what questions they ask me? See, I read books like this for a hobby, right? 203 home-based businesses that will make you rich. People, this is like a gem that people don't know will make them rich. And all because of three digits, right? That's under $200. That's very low operational expense. No auto ship, no products, nothing. But because people mindset and because they're not educated about the power of it, they cancel the program. And now they're either going to owe taxes because guess what? They didn't cancel the extra money that they got their paycheck. They wanted the paycheck pay raise, right? They wanted to get $300 more out of their month, but they wasn't willing to keep the business at $150. They gave them $300. I know that does not sound right, but I'm telling you, some people got $500 extra. Some people got $600. Like if I told you every month to give me $149 and I'll give you $600 back or $300 back, would you do that all day, every day? I think you would. But at any rate, now they're going to need these tax deductions. And they don't have it. No need for them to call me, text me. I'm like, no, you cancel the business. Nigga Patrice came in and said, yep. And then I thought to myself, what if these same people would have opened a candy business, selling sweets, selling candy, or bakery business? I said, or cake business. Let's say they have a bakery business, right? Uh, okay, he's Madam Champ, so he changed his name. He added credit. Okay, maybe he's doing credit. So, um, hey, Dr. Forms, he said, yikes. And I'm like, so they open this bakery business, and before they even make a dime, right? They don't make anything. They have to put their money up front first. You got to buy the products first, right? So you got to put your capital up front first. This bakery business didn't help you get more money from the money you was already making. And they opened this bakery business, and then they would come to me and ask me next month, well, do I have to spend money next month for the business? Okay. You spent money up front. You sold out of products. You made a profit. Now you're asking me in July, do you have to take your profits and reinvest it back in the business? Meaning, do I have to reinvest, or do I have to? They call it a monthly fee. I call it an investment, a very inexpensive recurring investment at that, to get more money back. But if you open up a bakery business in June and don't expect to spend money in July, August, September, October, November, December, you're not in business. And you have just canceled any opportunity you had to make future profit. And that's what people did. And then when December comes, they have to file taxes because they kept their paycheck to reflect that they had a business and they did. And now they don't have the business tax deductions. This is usually in January when I get texts and calls. Well, Queen, I can't claim the home-based business tax deduction. No, you're not a business partner. You canceled. I told you to adjust your paycheck to what it was without the business. No, they wanted that extra money. All because if they were still struggling financially, even after their paycheck improved, even after their credit improved, even if, because we get paid daily, you can get paid daily. The thing I would not have canceled was the channel and the opportunity to make me more money in the future. I would have canceled my Netflix bill, my cable bill, some other subscription that I can't get the money back that I'm spending, or I can't make future money on. That would have been the first thing to go before an opportunity that was giving me more money back and would have multiplied and maximized my money in taxes and allowed me to get more money back from the government at the end of the year. See, people love getting money back from the government when it's stimulus or PPP, but they act like they have a mental disconnect when I tell them, don't you know you can get thousands more back if you just kept this business active? I didn't say dummy. This Fred Sanford that says you big dummy. But I have people that ask me like, will I have to have a recurring fee? I'm like, yeah, it's inexpensive, but for what you get back. Like, don't you know if you open a brick and mortar business and you don't want to put in the business next month, you're out of business. You have no chance for future profit. Like, where does that mindset come from? I don't know. It's just hard to believe. But, like I tell people, just don't take my word for it. Go and read the former IRS attorney and CPA, Sandy Botkins' book about the ways that you can get money back from the government via taxes up to 475 in a home-based business. And this is why most people are broke. The government just raised inflation to 8.6% in May. You will never get that in a month on your job, 8.6% pay raise, or in a year. So if adding, and as my mentor says, why would you let 3 digits stop you from getting back 5 digits? People will spend $150 a week on food and Uber Eats, on a pair of Nike, Jordans, or Adidas, on a date night weekend, more than that, with a boo thing or their spouse, or a good restaurant. But when it comes to get more money back, that's less than a cup of coffee a day. And that's why the Bible says the poor will be with you always, because of their mindset, because they don't want to gravitate to financial education and strategies. They just don't. And they don't want to invest in themselves, and they don't want to invest in knowledge. The one thing that made Solomon rich was he had the mindset to ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and not money. Once you seek those things and you seek the divine relationships that would get that for you, money will never be a problem for you another day in your life, ever. So, don't cancel a money generating invest. Thank you. Why would you cancel a money generating opportunity? And then they want to hide from me on my life. I'm like, you don't have to hide from me. I know you broke, but that was your decision. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm still cool with you. We still good. I tell people all the time, what's in my bank account is none of your business, and what's in your bank account is none of mine. If you're happy with living that way, great. Right? But I am telling you all, it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. The UCC1 promissory notes. I tell people this all the time. If you want to go that route of being free citizenship and be totally exempt for taxes, then also look at how those people live. Right? I never seen a rich hermit, and I've never seen anyone that had the UCC1. Because when you exempt yourself from government taxes, you also exempt yourself from government money. Right? And then I listen to video shows. I listen to all the stuff those people have to go through. So why not just do it the government's way? If you can't beat them, join them. These people drive vehicles that probably are 12 years old, broken down. They live in shack homes. They have no lifestyle or means where they could travel and see the world. And then they're always in altercation with cops and authority figures. So, and always back and forth in court. So if that's what you want, then sign up for that. Go right ahead. I don't want it. And then there's not many people that ever get to that point of getting it done anyway. Because best believe you me, if you don't get the government, if you get out the tax system, for example, and you have an accident on side of the road, and they rush you to the emergency room and they see your UCC one code paper, they don't even have to perform medical services on you. Just know that if that's the route you take, you cut out from everything from the government. I want to be able to go to the doctor when I have a tooth pain, or when I'm sick, or when I'm ill. I don't stay on prescriptions for long, but I do stay on temporary until my body, because I do understand I'm not just made of spirit and soul. I'm made of flesh too. So go right ahead. It takes people years to do that. And most are intrigued by it because of the getting out the taxation system when you can just do it through a home-based business. For the most part. And then when your money starts getting maximized and bigger and you get into the million flow, then you're gonna have to get in real estate. But you can be rich and pay less taxes at the same time. You don't have to be poor to do that. I'd rather be rich and pay less taxes than to be poor and do it, living like a pauper. So you all, I'm signing out. Again, I gotta get ready for my private Zoom. So let me relax and get my mindset and get something to eat. If you want to know how to find your missing money, and then how to multiply that money, and then how to maximize that money by getting the money back and have that circle back to you that you spend out in the economy, and how to get it back from the government. If you was happy about stimulus and PPP loan, wait till you see your tax refunds when you add a home-based business. Right? So many deductions through that way, and you cannot do it through an LLC or S corp. Right? As long as you're in partnership with the business. All right. So later country and later Madden, aka I guess trying to be a credit champ to you. So later to you, and I hope that you become that credit champ as well one day. So you all, I'm signing off. Peace, Queen out.